as I eat the skin off them.
No, my mommy and daddy.
Just take her! Take our little girl instead.
Daddy, no!
I've never seen creatures offer up their young, and so quickly.
That's right. She's the taste of
Yes, eat her. She's small and fresh.
Mom, Daddy, what?
I truly pity you, child, and these vile monsters you call parents. I think I'll leave you to suffer, knowing they died offering you to me.
The sun is setting.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Sinking, falling into despair, all hellish doubt, and broke through my fears. When I was lost, you found me, showed me kindness, set me free. And still, I remember, now I can hear you. When I close my eyes, I can feel your hand in mine. Now I can hear you, I can find you. Finally, I realize, for you I promise, I never forget. Every moment, every spin together. Promise, I hold my head high, keep together, standing on my stand high.
Just the kind of morning I've always wanted to wake up to. Salt in the air, a fresh breeze.
After spending all morning straightening my hair, I'm ready for this trip to be over.
Well, I like having curly hair. The salt does my job for me.
I'm convinced Zelda just doesn't like traveling.
Wow, Link, you're so astute. I really didn't need to be an extra bodyguard on this trip. You've got it covered with those keen eyes of yours. And why haven't you spoken a word to me yet, Ike? Cat got your tongue? Because, you know, if one did, I wouldn't be able to see behind those broad shoulders you've got.
Zelda, I don't think he wants to talk.
Could have had me fooled. Ike and I have barely communicated ever since we stopped dating all those years ago.
Oh,
Zelda, can we really count that as dating?
Of course we can. You don't want to know half the things we did, Link.
Ew.
oh my.
Okay, now even the gods must intervene to ask you to please stop talking about this.
Ew, I second that.
I'm just saying, he's the one who ended it, not me.
Yeah, because you had to hide it from your dad.
I don't know why he was so scared of Father. All he ever did was threaten to banish him from Hyrule, have everyone else he ever knew shun him, and ensure he never has a proper citizenship anywhere else. Hello, I was being sarcastic. I'm not oblivious to how awful that would be.
You know, we never know anymore with you.
Yeah.
Accurate.
1 egg and a cheese, please.
It is almost time for our arrival.
Wow, I'm so excited. I can already feel my hammer smacking that witch dead in the face. She'll never see what's coming. Who's with me?
Yes!
Oh yeah, you got this in the back, boys!
I hope you are all painfully aware that this is the weakest platoon going against the Dark Witch.
Weakest? Tell him he's wrong, guys!
Boo!
You don't know.
You're wrong about us.
You misunderstand. You may be weak, but you residents of Sarasaland are the most resourceful members in our force. Lady Palutena seeks to use your skills as efficiently as possible, and she believes that would be after the enemy is weakened and less sharp.
What? Who approved that? I'm ready to fight that lady head on without training wheels!
Most leaders would treat you as absolute fodder on the front lines to ensure overwhelming victory when the real pros make their debut. I'm only here during travel to ensure your safe arrival. Once we land, your princess and her plumber will be back to lead you, as they are being protected at the moment too.
What I don't get is why you never told me about this plan.
We did. We told all of you. I should have known that the swinging of your sticks and hammers like they're cheap toys meant you weren't paying attention. Lady Palutena plans on using the strongest warriors first to tire out the Dark Witch with 0 casualties. Only after which will each of you make full use of your creative minds to distract and ultimately take her down. Safety is of the utmost importance, and this is the safest approach to winning this so-called war. By Goddess, we're doomed.
It's time to land, men.
All right, Isabel. This is where you come in.
Right, I'll prepare the balloons.
Balloons? What's all this about?
Well, none of us exactly know how to lower this thing.
What? Who's been piloting it then?
No. That's not it. We want to land silently. And a giant loud spacecraft isn't exactly a covert option. We'll be landing right at the edge of the castle after all.
I have the balloons ready. Though I only had enough for you two and myself since Miss Grumpy Pants over there tagged along last minute.
What? If I'd known, then never mind that. How am I getting down from here then? Bayonetta.
We're touching land now. Is everyone ready for the battle ahead?
I'm gonna hit her on the head with a frying pan.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I see my lifelong hero.
Right. That's about exactly the response I was looking for.
The castle is in sight.
And the Dark Witch along with it. She can't be trusted. We must eliminate her.
Yes, eliminate.
Now that I've lost every shred of my dignity...
You know, you didn't have to have such a rough landing. You could have just held on more tightly to Jigglypuff.
The sooner I could release myself from that overinflated balloon, the better. I'd rather have a rough landing than spend an extra second attached to that thing.
You know, you're not very nice. And from my experience, that always comes back to fight people in that...
Stop your bickering. In case you haven't noticed, we're here. The witch's castle.
That castle. But it couldn't be. Could it?
Is something wrong, Sir Victor?
I'm fairly certain I know to whom this castle belongs. And it isn't the Dark Witch.
What?
It's so grand! Link, when or if we make it back, remind me to fire our castle designers. We'll be revamping Hyrule Castle to look more like this. Dark and mysterious. We'll call it High Cruel Castle.
Remind me to do exactly not that when we get back.
This is it. Daisy and Luigi have gone to rendezvous with the Sarasaland warriors and command them in battle alongside Junior. As the most skilled and powerful warriors in the force, we will be attacking the Dark Witch first.
Just one more refresher. What are this woman's powers again?
As I've said on the way here, so that you've hopefully prepared adequately, While Bayonetta and I were relatively close, I didn't have many chances to actually view her in combat. As such, all I can say for sure is that she wields 4 guns made from demons that can expel magically infused bullets, increasing their penetrating power many times over.
Mission number 2 when we get back, Link. We're gonna try replicating that. Wonder if they can penetrate your shield.
Hey, I don't really want to test that.
Even if they didn't, Bayonetta maintains considerable strength and agility. I've seen her wisp from one location to another as if she was moving at the speed of sound. Furthermore, I've witnessed her grab and toss angels the size of small planets with little effort. We're far outclassed in a game of strength or speed. We will need teamwork and strategy to take her down.
My goddess!
Ah, just in time, Richter. It's about time for our covert attack.
My goddess. I have some urgent news regarding this castle. I recognize it from when I was an Earthling. You see, it...
Sneaky, sneaky. Or so you thought.
Is that...
Bayonetta.
They don't abide by having rats in my castle. The last soul that thought it'd be brave to trespass without notice caught a permanent glimpse of the afterlife. Pray tell, is that why you're here?
No. We came to ask you... What is it you need to destroy the world? Oh my gosh, you're my idol! If you want to end existence as we know it, I'll be right here by your side.
Zelda?
You can't just threaten the existence of mankind and expect us to sit idle, Bayonetta.
That was awesome!
My, Palutena, my dear. After all these years, this is the greeting you've saved for me. Alongside some stray rodents carried on board.
Yes, call me a rodent. I'm nothing more than a squirrel compared to you.
An infestation is what I call this.
Dark Witch, this is not your castle, is it?
The pest has questions, does he?
This castle. It belongs to the all-powerful, immortal Lord of the Dark, Dracula. Tell me, are you two conspiring together?
Oh, Dracula? Such a dreary chap he was. Ruined a perfectly good chandelier in our battle when I ended him.
Impossible. There's no way you bested him.
Oh, it was really no trouble at all. And it seems you've all come to experience this fate for yourselves. Challenging me, only to become a lowly sacrifice. This shall be a slow, painful slaughter.
Sky turns red, swallowing up each and every being in this town. Hopes, hearts, everything is falling down.
Far away in the skyline, crowd of apparitions crawling around. It's calling, growing louder.
Are we the future of this burning hell?
It's a